Hey guys, and welcome back. We're gonna keep the ball rolling with these speed build type things, and if you saw yesterday, I filmed and I did the entrance. The entrance is right down here, actually. So if you want to see how I built this, the speed build was uploaded yesterday. Today we're gonna be working on something else. So the good thing about basing an island off of, excuse the truck that just passed. The good thing about building an island off of the Winnie the Pooh series, specifically the 100 Acre Woods, is that there is a map of the 100 Acre Woods, and I want to follow it loosely. Mainly when it comes to the river, I want to make that Y-shaped river it has, as well as where the houses are. You know, try to make it as realistic and as close as I can. And judging by the map, pretty much where I'm standing is Owl's house. I have to kind of condense things a little bit to kind of fit it more with the size of the island. But you're probably wondering, but with your list of villagers, where is your owl? Everyone has an owl. It's gonna be Blathers. So we're gonna try to turn the museum into a treehouse, because most of Owl's houses in the Winnie the Pooh cartoon is shown that he lives in a treehouse. Owl himself is a very studious character as well, which is why the first person I thought of was Blathers, outside the fact that they're both owls. I did want to have a bird villager as Owl, but my friend actually gave me this idea to use Blathers. So we're gonna go with that. I did have to I moved things beforehand. The Nook's Cranny and Nate's house used to be here, so we ended up moving that elsewhere, just so that we can have room for what we might do. The biggest problem is that the museum is a very, very big building. It requires a lot of space, actually. So I just moved both of the buildings out the way. One, I moved Nook's Cranny because where I'm standing is where Nook's Cranny was, and I moved Nate's house in case I do need that room, so I don't have to move it later. Again, I'm kind of going into this blind. I don't have too much of an idea planned out, but enough rambling, and it's time to get into the speed build. It's voiceover me here again. And welcome back to watching me terraform for like an hour. I wanted to, because of the space that we had, I actually took advantage of the tree glitch. So if you don't know, there is a glitch in Animal Crossing that you can still do, where you can basically put a tree on an edge of a cliff just like this. And I decided to make use of this so I didn't have to make the I wanted there to be trees because it's a tree house, obviously, but I didn't want to like accommodate so much space just for the trees, because trees require that you have at least like 6 spots around it, I think. Anyways, so yeah, it's just a bunch of terraforming to see eventually that Bladder's house fits, and then we get to decorating, and decorating is very simple. Of course, trees, flowers, bushes, you know, the naturey part of it first. And then we get to actually decorating his house. So for the house, of course, I want to use these storefronts and these signs. So I have designs made for each character to know like what house is theirs. So there's a little wooden shop sign that has Owl's face on it. In terms of decorating, I put a little reading nook for him up by the side of his house, and in the front just some seating area. Very simple decorating, but it's the build that really speaks for itself. In terms of that, I think it came out really, really nice. So enjoy the speed build, and I'll see you guys at the end. And that brings us to the end of the video. I really love how this one came out this time around. I've done treehouse builds before, but I've never done one like this before. Especially probably because it's using the museum. Every treehouse I've done in the past has used a villager home to do so. So we can make the space a bit smaller because the villager houses are smaller, so they don't require as much space, where the museum is a lot bigger, so it required a bit more space. And it did take up a bit more space than I originally anticipated, but I think it really came out nice in the end. I really love this small little cranny where you can just read. It's so, I love it. So, thank you all for watching. Hopefully we can push out another speed build before I have to go back to school on Monday. Yeah, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye.